We were talking about saving your file as a HTML file. You can use Dreamweaver or Composer or Notepad, etc. for creating your HTML file. It doesn't have to be in Word. It just some people are not very comfortable working directly with HTML. Uh, but if you are, by all means, go ahead and use one of these programs to make it. It's going to make a lot cleaner code than Word does. That's for sure. Uh, yeah, and also if you don't want to even mess around with HTML at all, go back to the mobipocket.com site and remember there was a listing there of companies and individuals that will do the HTML for you, do the formatting for you. And it's really not that expensive. It's like $100, maybe $200 for them to do it. You're not talking a lot of money. I guess it depends on the complexity of your book if you have a lot of images and so on. But it's not expensive at all to do it. And also, a lot of you guys have PDF files that you don't have the source to, or the doc file or something like that. Especially if you want to use like some PLR stuff that you bought 5 years ago that's been hanging around on your computer for collecting dust. That you want to use that PDF file now to make a short quickie Kindle product to promote your main product, which is what I do a lot. I do a lot of that on Kindle. I make these short little products that are actually promos for my main products. Like what we're going to do later on today, you're going to see is uh, me uploading a promo for my main product. So this product will be a cheapy product that I'm doing today, probably in the $1.99 range, a $2.99 range. But it's really there to promote my more expensive products, my $20 products, my $30 products, etc. So let's keep going on. I'm going to assume in this rest of this video that you're going to be using Word. You certainly don't have to. You could skip the rest of this video if you want. But the first thing I want to talk about, a lot of people don't make a clickable table of contents. And that's very important. In Word, to create yourself a table of contents as you would normally. And then let's use an example, say chapter 3 as an example. Using your mouse or keyboard, select the words chapter 3 on your table of contents list. Click on the insert menu and select hyperlink, or you can press Control K. In the hyperlink box, choose to add a link within the current document. Now you'll need to add some bookmarks before you insert the hyperlinks. Scroll your document to the place you want the link to go and place your cursor at the beginning of the paragraph. Go to the Insert menu and select the bookmark. In the bookmark box, enter a name for your bookmark, for instance, Chapter 3, and then press OK. Now use this same process for the rest of the table of contents, and also you could use the same process if you want to create an index to the correct places within your interior document. Images, you insert them as you would regular, and then just when you have the document looking the way you want it to look, click on Save As, and then Save as an HTML document. That's about it. Now go ahead, go over to the mobipocket.com site and download the MobiPocket Creator. And in the next video, we'll talk a little bit about that. All right, you went ahead and you downloaded the Moby Pocket Creator from mobypocket.com. Go ahead, load up the program onto your hard drive, and then open it up. And this is what you're going to see. This is the screen you'll see. On the left-hand side, there's a lot of stuff there that you really don't have to concern yourself about. This piece of software was created a number of years ago, and a lot of the stuff on here is like really outdated. So don't even worry about what's on that side. What you are going to be using is on the right side of the screen where it says import from existing file. Now you've either created an HTML document or an MS Word document in doc format. You don't want it in text document, and you don't want to import a PDF document. Those just don't come out formatted correctly. So either have an HTML or a MS Word document ready. We're going to use, I have my stuff in an HTML document, so I'm going to use that. But the interface for either one, it really doesn't matter. Go ahead, click on the MS Word document, and this is what you see. This is the MS Word import file wizard. Really very easy. Just browse for your file, for your .doc file, for your interior of your book. Everything else you can keep in the default settings, and then just click on import, and the meter below will show the progress of the import. Very easy. Okay, so I went ahead and uploaded my HTML document with the HTML document import file wizard. Yeah, it's the same as the MS Word, so nothing changes. Just choose the file, leave everything else, and then click import. So that's about it for that. Next, we're going to look at how you add images or cover title and the metadata. Click on the star home icon, and that will bring you to this page. Now, these are all your publication files, or you could reach it by accessing, clicking on publication files. From here, we want to add a cover image for the book. So go ahead and click on that, and it'll bring you to a new page where you can import your image for your cover image. Very simple. Just browse for your file and click on upload. Okay, you got your cover image up, so you're all set there. On the left hand side, there's a link there for table of contents. But we're not going to use that here. You already made your table of contents with MS Word or Dreamweaver or whatever you use to create your HTML file. So it's kind of cumbersome to do it here, so do it in a different program. Don't use this. Book settings, you can leave that in the default position. Next, you want to hit on the metadata link. This is a very important area here. Think about keywords. Think about what people would look for to find your book on Amazon.com. So make sure you get your keywords in your title. Put in the author's name, the publisher, language. And it also has a description area there that's very important also, because that description area will also be on Amazon's description for your product page. So that is very important. Do a lot of thinking about this. Include all your keywords that people might look for when they're looking for something in your field. Okay, you got everything set. You have your interior files uploaded. You got your cover image done. Your book metadata tags. I'm sure you put a lot of thought into those, and you got them all in line. Now go to the top of the page, and in the navigation there, click on Build, and you'll see this page come up. The compression options you can leave the same, leave them at standard. Encryption options, this is where you have to do a little thinking. If you want your material encrypted so that no one else can use it, or your customer can't transfer your files to another machine or give it to his friend. On products like this that are mainly for to promote my main products, I always select no encryption. But on my main products, I usually encrypt them so that they're not given away freely and not passed around as freebies. So make that choice. If you want no encryption, you definitely don't want to use the password, and click on the bottom box there, content encryption with DMR rights, if you don't want the file to move around. So go ahead, click on Build, and watch the meter bar go up to 100. That's with any kind of luck, of course. Okay, everything looks good. Build is finished. There's a couple of options here on this final page here to preview it in the Moby Pocket Reader emulator, or the Moby Pocket Reader for PC. I don't even do it here, but you're going to have a chance later on to pick which file came out best for you when we go to the digital text platform over at Amazon. So just go ahead and click on Open Folder Containing eBook, click on OK, and you're all done. Your file will be your book's name .prc. It's a .prc file that you're going to be uploading to Amazon Digital Text. Okay, we'll get into that in the next video. So there's Moby Pocket for you. Okay, now that we got everything ready, you got the interior files done in HTML format and Moby Pocket format. Click on over to dtp.amazon.com. This is the Kindle upload website that you're going to want to create an account and upload your ebooks to. You could even use even if you have a buyer's account on Amazon, you can use that and expand it to Kindle use. Other than, click on sign up. I'm going to go ahead and sign in on my existing username that I have. You would click on I am a new customer. I'm going to log into my Kindle account right here. And you'll want to go, you got my shelf, my reports, my account. Go to my account first and type in your company name or your full name, whatever you're going to get paid at, your address, your physical address. This is the most important part. This is how you're going to get paid. You can get paid either by electronic funds transfer or by check. I like to do the electronic funds transfer. Select your business type and your social security number or your employer number, and then set up your bank account. Click on add or edit account, and then you could add your bank information there where they will transfer royalties. Generally speaking, Amazon pays royalties like 30 to 45 days after the close of a month. So in other words, if to get paid for December of 2009, you would get paid usually it's like sometime in the middle of February of 2010 for December's royalties commissions. And once again, those commissions are jumping. That's what I'm all excited about. Right now they're at 35%, but come July, it's going to be 70%. That's a nice raise Amazon gave everybody. I really got to thank them for that. And then you can go to reports, and here you can view month-to-date reports. You can download previous months and year-to-date reports. Right now, let's go ahead and upload your new book. Click on My Shelf. You'll have a listing of your titles that you have in this account. And go ahead and click on Add New Item. Now, I saved the details when we were doing the Mobi Pocket, making the Mobi Pocket file. So I saved all the titles in a text document, so I can go ahead and copy and paste them right in. The description. Again, you want to use keywords so people can find your product, find what they're looking for. And you know, they say it works in internet marketing related items, but I always like to include a call to action. Now on Amazon pages, the buy now button is to the top right. So I always say, you know, to click on buy now, scroll on up, click on buy now to deliver almost instantly to your Kindle or other reading device. Add the author, pen name Yanni, and I like to include my company name in there in case somebody's doing a search for BonniesGang.com. They'll find me also. Publisher, BonniesGang.com. ISBN for this particular book and works like this that are really just like promos for my other main books. My main books I always assign an ISBN to. Something like this I don't assign ISBN to. I'll let Amazon go ahead and issue me a Amazon number, and I'll just use that. Language is English. Publication date. Today is March 16th, 10. Keywords, I'll go ahead and copy and paste from over here, my text document. And you could always go back later and add more, delete ones or add more. So it's not like if it's set, you could always edit these things. To get categories, you're allowed to select up to 5 categories. Anything with a plus mark next to it, they expand to show more categories. So mine is in the health and fitness category. Sexuality. Click on add categories. I'm going to leave it at that for now. I could always come back later and add more if I like. Click on confirm. Edition number, no. This is actually going to be part of my Sex Made Easy series. We'll type that in here. And again, we got the DMR, Digital Rights Management question that comes up. Do you want to have them, the ultimate customer, to transfer the ebook to a different device? Do you want to have the customer maybe give it to a friend of his to read? If you don't want him to move your ebook off of his primary Kindle or Kindle for PC, then click this button. If you don't care, like I don't care, I hope people pass this book around and go on and buy my one of my other products. So I'm going to use do not enable digital rights management. Now this is for the cover. Again, don't forget, you want to use CMYK, not RGB color. When you're formatting your cover and all your images in Photoshop or other tools that you might use, make sure it's CMYK, not RGB color. So the format's either TIFF or JPEG. pixel dimensions of at least 500 pixels on the longest side. They prefer 1200. So go ahead and browse over to where your image is. Click on upload. And that's good. We should be all done with the first section here. Okay, we'll click on Save Entries. Okay, the second part is confirmation of content rights. In other words, where do you want to sell this? I'm going to let it be sold worldwide, all territories. I confirm that I have all rights necessary to make the content available for marketing, distribution, and sale. Yes, I am the author, and I have the right to upload this content. Save entries. Okay. Now we're going to upload the actual interior file of the book. Right here. The three formats they are accepting: MS Word, HTML, or PRC format. Other formats, PDF, such as PDF, may lead to poor conversion quality. So only do one of those three formats. I already checked this, so I'm going to go ahead and upload my PRC format that looks the best. .prc, choose, upload. Now the next and final section is well, here we could preview it if you want. Now these preview doesn't look exactly like the Kindle. I mean, it's close, but it doesn't look exactly like it. So it looks like it's formatted pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and close that. Now, suggested retail price. This particular product is just it's mainly almost as a giveaway. So I'm going to price this low. I'm going to price it at $2.99. Most of my Kindle books are priced at between $10 and $20. So I'm going to list this one at $2.99 and save entries. Now it takes a few days for your product to go live onto the Amazon website. So just be patient. You got everything done. Go ahead over here. You're complete on everything. You completed everything. Details, rights, upload, preview, and retail price. So go ahead and click publish. Might take a second or so. Let it load up. Okay, it usually takes 2 to 3 business days for, well, either 48 hours, actually 48 hours for English and 2 to 3 business days for other languages to make your content available for purchase. So just hang in there, wait a few days, and then we'll see when it's up and see how sales go, and then we'll do any modifications that we have to change. Okay, that's about it for uploading a Kindle. It's easy, right? No problem. I call Amazon.com the Amazon Gorilla, and for really good reason. I mean, Amazon is huge. If you don't have this 800-pound gorilla sitting in your corner You got to get him in your corner. You got to unleash this. And he's a very smart gorilla to boot. I mean, we don't have to teach him any new tricks. He already knows everything about HTML. It knows about RSS feeds, article marketing, blogs, bulletin boards, JavaScript. He knows all the ABC languages, PHP, AJAX, C++, you name it. This gorilla knows it. He knows all the alphabet languages. So not only is Amazon in the paperback department big, but the Kindle is where the future is. Here's a article I found online, and they're forecasting the Kindle sales to represent 10% of Amazon sales in 5 years. Now, this article is from August of 2009. So here we are in 2010, early mid 2010, and it is unbelievable the amount of Kindle, how much Kindle sales have grown. Right now, it's only at they're estimating between 1 and 3% of Amazon sales are Kindle related, and that figure is just going to grow to huge numbers in the next few years. Right now, they're saying there's almost 2 million Kindle owners who own the Kindle unit itself. That's not the ebooks and stuff. And that it's going to be 3 million by the end of this year. So the opportunity for marketing to this group is growing huge. And it's time for you guys to get into it. And also a thing that really opened my eyes was in January, this is an article from the Wall Street Journal, January 20th, 2010, that up until this time, the royalty for Kindle books has been at 35%. Starting in July of 2010, the royalty will double. It's going to be 70%, and my eyes popped out of my head when I heard that. I mean, there are a few requirements that have to be met. The price of the product has to be between $2.99 and $9.99. The list price must be at least 20% below the lowest physical price. Title must be available in all geographies. That's no problem. And text-to-speech type things and stuff like that. So this is really exciting news, and it really makes me want to expand my Kindle products. Now there's, well, actually, first of all, I wanted to say that also later on in one of the videos, we're going to talk about getting your print book, your paperback book, into Amazon.com also. And I'm not talking about CreateSpace, but I'm talking about another resource that I'm going to go into detail later on, that there also my royalty averages between 60 and 70%. Now CreateSpace pays a lot less than that, but we're going to go into that later. Right now, we're going to start, in the next video, we're going to start getting into your book into Kindle digital text platform.